Then we'll bring this fool in. Good morning, sir. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you. Yes.
Nathaniel Saxon, sir.
Your name's not ButtF 3000, you yo-ho. Logging into my court with that as your screen name.
Why
We'll
would that?
discuss that in a little bit.
I,
What kind of idiot logs into court like that? What's your name again?
Nathaniel Saxton, sir, but I don't believe that I typed anything like that in.
Well, that's what it says.
Why,
We'll
I
discuss
apologize.
that in a bit.
That should not
Yeah,
be.
you should. I'll put you in the waiting room. You can sit in limbo for a while and think about what you call yourself online. Now we're going to address the matter of People versus Kobe James Harris. Is that you, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
The allegation in this case is that on or about February the 9th, in the city of Sturgis, that you did make an assault upon Mary Lindsay with the intent to commit great bodily harm less than the crime of murder. That is a felony punishable by up to 10 years imprisonment and a fine of up to $5,000. You're charged as a second habitual offender, making that a maximum 15-year offense. Who's handling this one? Deborah, are you doing it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Prosecuting Attorney Assistant Deborah Davis is here on behalf of the people. Mr. Paul Gibson is here for the defendant, Mr. Harris. The complaining witness, Mary Lindsay, is here. We are live on YouTube. This is being recorded and it's on the Zoom platform. Ms. Davis, ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Lindsay, could you join us, please?
Yeah, sorry. You're gonna figure it out.
Do you have the ability to turn your camera on?
Oh, hold on a second. I just told me to unmute it.
There, can you see me?
Yes.
All right. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm any testimony you're about to give here will be true to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Davis?
Thank you. Ms. Lindsay, would you state your full name and spell your last name for the record, please?
Mary Elizabeth Lindsay, Lindsey.
And Mary, where do you live?
My address is 108 West Hatch in Sturgis.
And is that where you were living on February 9th, 2021?
I kind of don't stay. I stay at my house sometimes, but not usually.
Is your name on the lease at that apartment?
It is, yeah. My name is on the lease.
Is there anyone else on the lease or is it just you?
I mean, I think it says my daughter is on there, but no, it's just me and her.
Okay. And on that date, did you come into contact with a Kobe Harris?
I did.
And do you see Kobe in the virtual courtroom here today? And if you're on a phone, if you swipe
yes.
to the right, can you describe what he looks like or what he's wearing?
I was gonna say, hold on. A gray hoodie.
Is there anything else identifiable about him?
Not wearing a hat, and he usually does.
Your Honor, may the record reflect that she has identified the defendant. I think he's the only one wearing a hoodie here.
Yes. that may-
It's actually a short sleeve shirt, hoodie thing.
All right, thank you.
And Mary, on that day, was there an argument between you and Kobe?
Yeah.
And are you two in a dating relationship, or what is your relationship with each other on that day?
Yeah, we've been dating, yeah.
Okay. And do you have any children together?
We do not. We both have children separately.
And on that day, do you remember what time you were at your apartment with Mr. Harris?
I think it was like kind of later in the evening. Not super late, maybe like 8 or 9.
And that apartment, just to clarify, is in Sturgis, correct? In St. Joseph County, Michigan?
Yes.
Okay. And what were you and Kobe arguing about, if you remember?
It was just that we weren't, I had said I wasn't going to come back to the apartment, so he was there. And so then, that kind of initially just had started the argument.
And during the course of the argument, what happened?
It wasn't even a very long argument. We just kind of both got really angry. It's just kind of like an accusative argument, just like, I don't know.
Mary, did the police come to your apartment that night?
They did, yeah.
And why did they come to the apartment?
Because the police were called, so they came here.
Who called the police?
Technically me.
Okay. And when the officers arrived, what did you tell them had happened?
Objection, Your Honor. I think that's asking for hearsay. I think, wouldn't she ask what happened, not what she said that day? Because that would be hearsay, what she said that day. If it's asking for her to repeat
Your Honor,
what she said out of court.
okay, number one, Your Honor, I have reason to believe that the defendant is in the same apartment as the complaining witness right now, and I'm extremely scared for her safety. And the fact that she's looking off to the side and he's moving around, I want some confirmation that she is safe before we continue. And that wasn't hearsay. We'll get to that in a few moments.
Miss Lindsay, where are you right now?
I'm at a house.
What's the address?
It's my house.
What's the address?
108 West Hatch.
Okay. Mr. Harris, where are you?
703 East Lafayette, Your Honor.
All right, what are you on, a laptop or a phone?
Me?
Yes.
Phone.
All right, I want you to walk out to the front of the house, show me the house number on the house.
Why? I don't even think this phone has the charge for that, sir. I'm at like 2% right now. I'm hooked up to this wall charger right here.
Your Honor.
Knocking at the door right now for Miss Lindsay.
What?
The police are at Miss Lindsay's apartment right now, knocking on the door.
All right. Ms. Lindsay, would you go answer the door?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
You take your phone with you so that I know you're okay.
Hi.
Colby's here.
We may need to adjourn this, Your Honor.
So it appears Mr. Harris is there at that house.
I believe so, Your Honor. We would ask that his bond be canceled.
Yeah, so we'll confirm what we're gonna find here.
Officer Edgington, which officer have responded?
I was speaking with Sergeant Marsh.
Thank you.
No, he just hung up. This is a issue we didn't have when we had live court. This is the first time, to my knowledge, if he is in the same venue, that this has occurred. Kudos to the Sturgis Police Department for following up on this. Let's see if someone can log in. Officer Edgington, do you have contact with Sergeant Marsh?
I can try to give him a call.
Yeah, would you please?
Your Honor,
Yes?
Mr. Middleton,
Yes.
Mr.
Who am I
Middleton,
speaking?
Mr.
Yes, who am I speaking with?
Kobe.
Yes?
Your Honor, me and Mary both don't want the no contact. I asked that that be dropped. I'm sorry I lied to you. I knew the cops were outside. I don't know why I lied to
Mr.
you.
Harris, my advice is don't say anything else. Take the cigarette out of your mouth. The hearing is adjourned. Your bond is canceled. If you have $10 million, you can't bond out. In addition, the prosecutor is probably also going to charge you with obstruction of justice. It may be a situation of you and Mary want the bond conditions lifted, you want them lifted, she does not. We're serious as a heart attack. It's the first time I ever had anybody sitting in the next room potentially intimidating a
never
witness and
attacked her.
assault great bodily harm. All right, don't say any more about it. Your bond is canceled. You're digging your hole. You've hit bottom and you're continuing to dig. Officers are directed to take him into custody on a bond violation. Bond is canceled. We will reschedule this hearing for another date. Ms. Lindsay, prosecutor's office will be in contact with you to reschedule this. Mr. Gibson, I know that was all completely outside of your knowledge or consent. And let's continue this for 2 weeks to my next duty week, which would be March 16th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
If you wish to have it earlier, Ms. Davis, you can contact us. I'm
We'll leave
assuming,
at this point, and Mary, I will give you a call.
all right, Ms. Lindsay, you're in a very difficult position there. The prosecutor's going to be calling you. I've continued this for 2 weeks. Kobe's bond is canceled.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, does that complete all of our cases for the day?
It does.
I suppose we need to arraign him on the bond violation tomorrow. That's the first time I ever saw it happen live and in person. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Miss Lindsay, I want you to discuss this further with the prosecutor. He may have some new charges, but
Can you put
all right,
Lindsay and I into a breakout room?
yes.
Thank you.
Let me close them.
And Officer Edgington, I'll call you after.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Mr. Gibson, I guess you're good to go. Thank you. We'll reschedule this. Miss,
Thank you.
all right, this matter will be adjourned, theoretically rescheduled for the 16th of March at 1 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, David.
Stop the recording.
Yes.
All right. Wow. That was interesting.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not there.
Well, I couldn't think of what to do. I was going to make him go out and show me the number.
Yeah.
Right at that point, I knew we
Yeah,
had problems.
He wasn't telling the truth there. Yeah.